Didn't see the big bank, whoa, pockets on swole. Fully faded up fancy. Big bank, whoa, pockets on swole.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 2019 OS World Cup Semifinals. Dolan here, joined by Mr. Will Stetson.
Hello, how are you guys? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're all excited for this upcoming match between Canada and Poland, losers bracket match.
Yeah, pretty big match, considering that the loser actually will be out in top 12, and for both of these teams, it's not a place you would have expected them to wind up.
No, definitely not. I believe they were both seeded in top 4, correct?
Yeah, it was actually Poland number 3 and Canada number 4 in terms of qualifier seedings. But one team must bow out, as they say.
Yeah, I was going to comment on that. It is actually super strange to be seeing both of these teams in the losers bracket at such an early stage, and to know that one of them is like guaranteed to be going out top 12 is very weird. It's very unprecedented, especially for just this early in the tournament.
Yeah, and I think what's going to be a key factor here is we know kind of the stars on both teams, the players you hear a lot about. For Canada, Azer. For UK, Trev, Rasher, Stu. Many players in there. They also have a lot of new players, both these teams do.
Yeah, with Kyle isn't exactly new. He's one of the oldest players on their roster, actually, but never really took part in World Cup. But with the additions of Yummy in My Tummy and Neuro specifically, it's looking to be an interesting match, especially for Team Canada. Because I think Team Poland, they don't have as many new additions.
No, you're right. They don't have as many new additions, but Merrick, I believe, is a new addition this year.
They do, yes, with Airyu as well. But they are still in the winner's bracket. Which I think that their next match is going to be next week, because they already won against Russia. Pretty dominant 6-0 victory.
Yeah, the U.S. is already confirmed for a top 3 spot and are actually in finals week. And we will send one more team in the second winner's bracket match tomorrow between the UK and Germany. But these teams right now are competing for a spot in top 8. Currently down to the top 12. Some teams have already bowed out. And we've kind of seen a little bit how this map pool has played out with other matchups. But for this one, I think it's going to be a bigger mind game kind of for both teams, because both have kind of similar strengths in certain areas, but they also have unique skills in others.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I for one, am aware that Team Canada is pretty strong in the hidden department and pretty strong in DT specifically. Mainly hidden, though, because they do have...
Yeah, as you said, they do have a great core of hidden players there. Yuki-chan. And Yummy's been setting some pretty impressive scores throughout this tournament, but I think it's going to be those kind of underlying players that are going to need to step up for their teams in this match on both sides. Here we go into the first warm-up. Then we see Yuki-chan and Azer going for the hidden. We can't forget Azer.
Oh, no. My internet is dying. I have no stream. Uh-oh. This is not good.
We're still live, Will.
Okay. All right. As long as you guys are going.
Yeah, they can still hear you, Will.
Okay. All right.
We're all
My
good
mixed
here.
stream is having some issues, I think. But no worries.
But anyway, getting into the first warm-up, looks like, I don't know which, this is, I believe this is Poland's warm-up. Kind of electing to go for a less meme warm-up here, and get a proper warm-up in.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna be testing. This is Team Poland's warm-up. Yes, it looks like they're gonna be testing how Canada's tech skill is pretty early on here.
Yeah, and that's one area where we know Canada has a few players that can definitely step up in that tech department, but how is the depth of Canada's roster for that? I think that's what Poland are going to try to test here. And also just want to get really nice and warmed up for a big match for both teams.
Yeah, this is one of Akali's more technically challenging maps for sure. We're seeing a lot of breaks across the board. I don't think anyone's really going to hold too big of a combo on this.
And I think that's gonna be it for the first warm up.
Oh, do we have a team fail?
Unfortunate team fail, I believe, right at the end here.
Oh no. Actually super tragic for Team Canada. Excellent warm-up.
We'll see what Canada respond with. The mind games have already begun in the warm-ups.
Yeah, we're gonna be seeing Team Canada's warm-up. X-Den, most likely selected by Azer. I know that he is a big fan of this map. Either Azer or Trev Rasher.
And they're both sitting in the lobby.
Yeah,
right now, so
both excited for this one. Yeah, I have a feeling. Yeah,
pretty good here.
Yeah, the mind games are definitely coming out with Team Canada. I'm sure none of them really wanted to sit through a 4-minute warm-up, especially right before such a match, which might cause them to get a little, I don't know, a little psyched out, depending on how the Team Poland would perform on it. This map, notably, a bit shorter, so it won't be as telling, I don't think.
Just waiting for everything to get set for the second warm-up.
Yeah, I think it's also, I guess we're talking about Team Poland also has some pretty good tech players. A lot, like, it's not only Team Canada who's favored in that department. Like, Marek Marucha is one of the newcomers for Poland, but is incredibly underrated in his tech skill. It's actually one of his strongest assets.
Yeah, so both sides have plenty of skill in the tech department, and that's going to make those tech picks really interesting.
Yeah, I think we will probably be seeing Nothing But Theory coming out, because I think both teams are pretty comfortable on it, which is No Mod 3, the tech pick. Don't think there's any other super tech heavy maps in this pool, but that one specific, other than Hard Rock 2, but I'm not sure if will be that one. I think has been consistently not really played so far, so not too sure how it, not too sure if anyone's gonna be picking that in this match.
Yeah, it has been avoided just a little bit, but it looks like Deep trying to hurry the players along here.
Yeah, I think that we're having a bit of connection issues from Team Poland. It looks like.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like Discord is not cooperating with some of the members of their team, which could lead to a bit of a strategical error in terms of
hopefully Poland can get those technical issues resolved, because they're going to need to communicate with each other for this match, certainly.
Yeah, definitely. Any errors from either team strategically could result in like the match being lost, because both teams are going to be at full capacity trying to win this. No one wants to go out in top 12.
Yeah, none of these teams do. Especially for a team like Canada, considering that I was talking to Azer last week, and he believes that this is the best Canadian roster that has been put together for an US World Cup, so he really wants to try to make the most of the talent he has at his disposal this year.
Yeah, absolutely. It is crazy to see how much Team Canada has improved over the last couple years. Not only just in terms of placing, but in terms of raw skill. Like, even players like Azer, who like I guess haven't been taking the game nearly as seriously over the last year or so, he's still much better than he used to be at his current.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of just see the improvement over the past World Cups. Last year we were talking about them being a top 8 contender. Now they were a solid top 4 contender.
Yeah, I think they still, even regardless of the fact that they are currently in losers bracket, still potentially a top 4 team. I could see them getting to losers bracket finals very easily.
Definitely, but there are many teams left in the losers bracket that have a lot of skill and talent. Poland being one of them.
Yeah, Team Poland is definitely at one. They definitely also have one of their strongest rosters this year, but it's just unfortunate because they did lose one of their members due to a injury outside of Osu, with Michny burning his I believe it's like 3rd-degree burns on his hand.
Ooh, that is unfortunate. We wish a safe recovery for him.
Absolutely. But yeah, definitely still not worth counting out Team Poland with such powerhouses as Bartek, setting some insane scores in solo play this year, with some pretty notable tournament performances as well.
Yeah, he's one of the Polish players that's really stepped it up this year.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, looks like we're going to be coming to the end of the Canadian warm-up here. Doesn't look like anyone playing super seriously on this, with no scores over 100k, other than Azer with 250k, which is actually a really good performance for a map of this caliber.
Yeah, it's actually not too bad of a performance from Azer, especially with Hidden showing his stuff there. So the warm-up's over. Gonna get into the roles and the bans.
Yeah, I think we can, considering how strong Team Canada is on Hidden, I think we can probably see at least one. We'll probably be seeing a Hidden and a free mod ban from Team Poland, in my honest opinion.
Yeah, well, we're more than likely going to be seeing a Hidden ban from Poland, that's for sure.
And
we definitely want to take Hidden away from Canada.
Yeah, absolutely. And for Team Canada, I think it's a little bit up in the air, but we will probably be seeing a double time ban, at least one, and then I think a no mod ban is what I would imagine.
All right, so it's going to be Canada determining the bans and Poland determining the picks here.
Yeah, they opt for the second ban. Interesting. I think that's a good strategy because I think they pretty much know what Poland is going to be banning here. I don't think it's really like, I don't think it's a secret. Yeah, Poland definitely eyeing up the hidden section of the pool, but actually they're going to go with the ET2. Yeah, that's an interesting ban actually. It's one of the speedier maps too.
Yeah, well, they do get 2 bans, so maybe they're just trying to play more mind games with Canada, who knows, but BT being sniped, and Canada is also quite good at double time, so that ban is still useful.
Yeah, for sure, yeah, that's definitely still a good ban. And yeah, A's are gonna come out with 2 bans now for the Team of Canada.
Where will Canada decide to go with both of these bans? I'm sure that they've thought through this quite often. I'm sure they have a game plan for both scenarios, whether they were banning first or second. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, it's really hard to kind of predict what Canada is going to ban because they have kind of banned a variety of things.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're also approaching the stage now in this tournament where the teams, not all of them have super obvious weaknesses, so it's going to be a bit more up in the air as to what we see get banned. And it looks like they're going to be coming out DT4 and Nomad 4.
So once again, 2 double time bans today.
Yeah, 2 double time bans, and then the gimmick alt pick, the Atalanta map, going to be taken out of the pool as well. Still all 3 hiddens and all 3 free mods in play. Surprising.
Yep. Poland with their final ban now. And they're going to go for Hidden 1.
Ah, Hidden 1. Of course. Makes sense. The Hidden Consistency map. Pretty much eliminating a big strength from Canada, with Yuki-chan being very good at hitting consistency, along with Azer and Yummy in My Tummy. Probably a good ban from Team Poland. Wait. Huh? Oh, that's not a team... Wait, no, that's not a hidden ban. That is a Hard Rock ban.
Oh, it's a Hard Rock ban.
We see Grin, actually, getting taken out, which is the KTG Stir finger control pick, with it, which is CS 6.5 as well. A lot of aim control required, a lot of finger control.
So Bad Apple is not banned.
Yeah. Surprising.
So Hidden is actually...
No, Bad Apple is banned. It's the Lapisora.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, it's that Hidden one.
And it looks like...
That's the DP4 one, yeah.
Yeah, and then Team Canada going to be the first pick.
So now, Hidden's kind of wide open, and Canada has the opening pick, so do you think they just go straight for it?
They could. I think that we might be seeing Goodbye Mr. Jack first. It's either going to be that or potentially Humanly, I would imagine. I don't think they're going to be going with the consistency map at first, because it is a bit more aim intensive, and with nerves being at an all-time high at the beginning of the match, I think it would be kind of weird to go for a consistency map at first. But I've been wrong before.
This is Canada, so we could see a Hidden or one of the other two double times as well. Because, I mean, they're quite gifted on several of these maps. But definitely Hidden is going to come into play for Canada at some point in this match.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's going to be a... It is a toss-up, though. Like, Poland also has some pretty strong Hidden players this year. With people like...
Nomad too.
Oh, Nomad too. Interesting. Lemuria. It's the stream map. An interesting pick. I think we're probably going to be seeing Azer coming out for this one. With Trevrasher most likely subbing in for him. This roster likely going to be for Team Canada, Ryuke, Trevrasher, Yummy My Tummy, Neuro.
Waxing coming in.
Yeah, Waxing coming in for Team Poland.
So interesting, they decide to go for no mod, no hidden, no double time. They're going to avoid the mods at first.
It's a good strategy. It really is, because the other thing is with nerves being really high at the start of a match with hidden, like, you need to have pristine reading in order to be able to play.
Yeah, you definitely need confidence before diving headfirst into hidden. Not that Canada doesn't have it, but it will definitely feel good to establish some points on the board before going into hidden or double time or any of the other mods.
Yeah, it looks like we're still going to be waiting for Canada to be making some changes. Azer actually coming in for the stream pick. Did not expect that, because this is a bit of a higher BPM as well for a stream pick. I think it's like 205.
So Canada's still getting their roster together. Well, Poland have their 4.
Yeah, I was confusing this with another map. This is only 191 BPM actually, but I remember that the tough part of this map isn't actually the streaming BPM, but rather the 1/3 patterns and the 1/6 patterns. The tough rhythms in this map are what I think are really going to throw people off.
So Azer is going to be stepping out, and it'll be Yummy and Stoof coming in alongside Ryuke and Neuro.
And it looks like this is locked rosters.
Looks like we're all set for the start, finally.
Yeah, a little bit of a delay, but no big deal. Looks like Team Poland haven't really said anything, but I would imagine that they seem to have gotten their communication, their technical issues in order.
We hope that is the case for them. So waiting for the start command from the referee, and then we'll be ready for Canada against Poland. And there it is.
There it is. Let's get into it.
So Ryuke, Yummy, Stoof, and Neuro for Canada, Waxen, Mr. Boom, Bartek, and Rafis for the Polish. So here we go on the opening no mod pick from Canada.
This is one of those maps that I think is a little bit more contested between the two players, because all of these players are also, like, every single one of these players is pretty gifted at streams. Like, Poland and Canada, like, there's no one who's really weak on a pick like this. So this could honestly, like, with the skill level of these teams being so high, this could come down to an act battle. But it all
it could. And right now, Canada is barely ahead on the scoreboard. They're basically dead even. But Waxen will find the first miss.
A bit of an early miss there too. Not on too tough of a pattern either. Oh, Bartek and Waxen missing again.
And Rafis as well. Now we're just down to Mr. Boom against Quad FC from Canada. Now Canada gonna really put some points in the bank.
Canada looking pretty scary too. All of their accuracy is incredibly high in comparison to that of Team Poland right now. With Waxen at a low 95. Mr. Boom, the only one on Team Poland holding over 99 right now.
And the only one holding on to that FC.
Yeah.
Canada, though, still looking really good with the Quad FC as we're now at the halfway point, and this score lead is starting to get pretty massive. And if this goes on for any much longer, it's going to be all she wrote for the opening point. But Neuro will provide the first miss for Canada.
Over halfway into the map already, though, and it looks like Team Poland is having a really tough time here.
Yeah, Bartek and Stoop are going to trade, so Stoop is down. That's 2 FCs remaining on Canada. 2-1 from Mr. Boom on the side of Poland. Ryu Cade misses. Now we're even on FCs, but Canada has a massive 300,000 point advantage. And there goes the last FC.
Oh, but Yummy and my Tommy dropping 2. There's actually no FCs remaining on the board. If Poland is able to maintain their combo and Canada breaks, then this could go back in favor.
And now it's starting to flip. Nero with 2 misses. Waxen, Rafis, and Bartek, though it's going to be a triple miss from Poland. Really not going to help them out.
I think that's it. I don't think that they can take this back unless we see it fail. With A-Way no fail. Not going to happen.
Not going to happen in Canada. Looking pretty strong on their opening pick here. Quad FC for the first half of the map will come through with the 1-0 lead.
Yeah, that Quad FC at the beginning is definitely what saved them there. Because it looks like they were starting to actually fall apart towards the end.
Yeah, but fortunately for them, they had enough score built up in the bank to keep Poland at bay in the opening pick. So Poland now will have the next pick at the map pool.
Rafis with that 1 miss. Actually a very impressive score.
Yeah, he's playing pretty well. Did a nice job recovering. You see with that high combo at the end, 589.
But yeah, we're going to be getting into Poland's next pick. Doesn't look like they were too confident on the streaming pick after all. So maybe going to be sticking away from more stream-oriented picks.
Well, we'll see. Here is the map pool.
Yeah, so I don't think we're going to be seeing Shuffle Heaven getting picked anytime soon from Team Poland after the resounding loss on Lemuria.
Yeah, they're probably crossing that one off.
Yeah, they could go for a more reading-oriented pick now. So we could be seeing Goodbye Mr. Jack or Raiko coming out. But I think it's a bit too early to tell.
Yeah, a bit too early to tell. And also, you know, we got the free mods, as you said, Shuffle Heaven. But Goodbye Mr. Jack, that would be really kind of unconventional. Poland picking into Hidden against Canada, but as you said, the reading may actually help them out there.
Yeah, it certainly did. I don't really think that it would be a good decision from Poland, but I could see it if they picked it. Like, I could understand what they were going for. Because I'm just not sure how Canada's nerves are doing right now. Because it looks like they were starting to get a bit nervous towards the end of that map there. Oh, but they go No Mod 1.
Oh. No Mod 1 is the pick. So going for the tactical No Mod 1 pick.
Yeah, the very, very aim heavy No Mod 1. Like, even more so than usual. Stu does not look too happy with the No Mod 1 pick.
He is not pleased. Rafis right behind him.
Yeah. Interesting. Neither James seems happy with the pick. And I think we're going to be seeing some pretty significant roster changes. Azer coming in for Neuro. And someone swapping out for Demo there.
Yeah, we'll wait to see who replaces him. And it'll be Merrick.
Merrick Marucha coming in. Merrick's aim is quite good, so that does make sense.
Yeah, his aim has been very good throughout the duration of the tournament. Has seen him break on a few times on sliders, so hopefully he's practiced it. But yeah, as you said, his aim is really good. That is definitely one of the better traits of Merrick, so he should fit right in on this No Mod 1 pick.
Yeah, absolutely. And with people like Mr. Boom and Rapis on the team supporting him, I'm sure that this is going to be a good pick for Team Poland. Mr. Boom, yeah, because aim is one of Mr. Boom's like characteristic traits. He's very, very good at hard rock, very good at HDHR. So long as the AR doesn't really get to him, which I don't think it will, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Well, here we go on the second round for Canada. It'll be Yummy, Stoof, Azer, and Ryuke. Poland has Merrick, Mr. Boom, Bartek, and Rafis in.
This also isn't as long as other No Mod 1s have been, so a break anywhere could actually prove really detrimental for both teams.
Yeah, that's true. On shorter maps, the breaks are more brutal, especially in the middle section of the map. If you break right in the middle, that is absolutely detrimental to the score. But Bartek will find the first miss.
Yeah, seeing a lot of early misses from Poland so far.
But America and Stoof are going to trade. Rafis, though, will miss behind him. So now Poland again is down to the 1 FC, and once again it's Mr. Boom. Canada three-way FCing right now. Make that two. Whoops.
But, oh my goodness. But yeah, it looks like Mr. Boom playing pretty on point today. Aim looking to be pretty comfortable. He doesn't look too nervous. No shake, really.
Yeah, also in Rafis and Merrick's accuracies are pretty good. They're just getting on the recovery from those early misses. They haven't tanked back, so Azer providing another miss may allow Poland a chance to strike here late in the map, should they find another miss.
Yeah, we're still not going to be seeing too much of a score lead, even though...
Oh, wait, that miss from Yummy is going to change things. Now it's 1 FC apiece, Ryuke against Mr. Boom. And look, Rafis, Bartek, and Merrick, all 300 combos.
Yeah, with the Poland having the combo advantage, lead is actually going to swap in favor.
Ooh, 3 misses. 2 on the side of Canada. That's Stoof and Ryuke with the miss, and Rafis from Poland, but now Poland with the advantage.
Other than Mr. Boom, no one seems to be seeing... Oh, and as I say it, he breaks.
He does break. But everybody has been consistently breaking now. Nobody really has any combo. Except for Azer and Yummy just now getting over 200. Yummy's down, though.
The only way that Team Poland is holding on to this lead is just through accuracy alone. And just like that, they're actually going to be losing it.
Yeah, and unfortunate for Canada, though, Azer did break his 200 combo. He was pulling in some pretty good score with that because nobody else has any combo right now. Mr. Boom is back above 200.
This map is a really, really good example, though, of how nerves can seriously affect play. It looks like Mr. Boom is now shaking really, really badly.
Yeah, and we got 1/3 of the map left, and the score difference is pretty thin right now.
It's pretty thin, and no one is holding a combo. This is actually still super up in the air.
Yeah,
like if anyone,
it's really up in the air. It's going to come down to who can play better right now in the last quarter.
Yeah, this is literally only a 20,000 point difference.
Misses from Ryuke, Mr. Boom, and Rafis. Canada now pulling back the lead.
Just
Azer
slightly.
Miss.
Yeah, Yummy, the only combo on Team Canada right now, other than Stu.
Yeah, and he's kind of offsetting Bartek right now. Kind of holding Poland back at bay with Stoof together. But Canada now have the slight advantage, and if they can hold on through the end of the map here, they come away with a really important break point.
And it looks like they are increasing that score gap just a little bit. So unless we see some,
no one's missing.
Yeah, unless we see some serious breaks from Canada, like Yummy and Stoof, I think that Team Canada's got this pick.
And that's going to do it. Canada will take a 2-0 lead.
That was super close, actually. That was incredibly close. Only about 50,000 points on No Mod 1, and neither team breaking 2 million team score.
Yeah, really interesting. Everybody was just struggling there to try to find some combo in the middle section of the map, and the score gap was only about 30,000 at the most. So that really allowed both teams a chance to come back in, and Canada able to take it in the later stages of the map.
Yeah, that is a lot lower of team score than I would have expected from both of these teams at this stage, though.
Yeah, that
Especially
really
based
is.
on other matches. Like I don't think we've seen a under 2 million from any team on this map so far, other than right now. But under the bridge, anyways, Canada up 2-0, and with that, they now have the lead, and it's their pick. Very, very heavy momentum shift in favor of Canada right now.
Yeah, real big momentum shift to Canada. If you're Poland, you have to stop it as soon as possible.
The real question is, what do you stop Canada with? Show dominance on streams and aim. Only thing not getting picked right now is reading and speed, looks like.
Where will Canada go? That is usually the question we ask when we're covering these Canada matches, because starting off with the No Mod 2, still have all 3 hiddens available.
Yeah, I'm surprised no one's gone for hidden yet, especially Team Canada. I think that we will probably be seeing that next. Maybe a oh, we see DT won.
Ooh, DT won the Evening Star.
I guess maybe they're trying to keep hidden to the end potentially.
True, yeah. If they figure that Poland just may not pick it for fear of their hidden roster, they may just say, we're gonna leave this here, and then we'll just play everything around it until we feel like we need hidden.
Yeah, that does seem to be what's happening here, and I think we're going to be seeing some pretty major roster swaps.
Yeah, definitely. And now that Canada has the 2-0 lead, they can kind of afford to do that a little bit here with this next pick. But also, they're a great DT team, so this is right up their alley.
These are challenging Merrick to a 1v1. Yeah, I think we're actually going to be seeing Aza swap out for this too. I'd be very surprised to see him be playing a DT map at this stage in the tournament. And yeah, we do see Trevrasher coming in, notably one of their better DT players on their team. Ryuke, I think we're probably also going to be seeing Kyle and Stoof come in for this. Team Poland, we're probably going to be seeing Bartek, Rapis, and potentially Demo come in for this. And it looks like Merrick's going to be sticking with sticking in for Team Poland.
Yep, so both teams kind of taking their time here to assemble their rosters. Want to be extremely careful about who they send in here. They want to make sure they get it right.
And Azer does head out for Team Canada.
Yep, so Stoof will be coming in as well for Canada. Mr. Boom coming in for Poland.
Interesting that Mr. Boom comes in.
And there is Rafis going to round out the roster for Poland, and Yummy will be stepping in for Canada.
Yummy coming in instead of Kyle. Interesting. I'm not sure how Yummy's DT skill is, but if he feels comfortable on it, I suppose Team Canada's got to trust him.
That seems to be what they're going to do here. So it'll be Trev, Ryuke, Stoof, and Yummy for Canada, and Merrick, Mr. Boom, Bartek, and Rafis for Poland.
Both very scary DT rosters. I think we're going to be getting into this here.
Yep, here we go. Everybody putting on the no-fail.
Probably good, no one letting their ego get the best of them.
Yep, want to play safe. Got to get those points. And so here we go. Clyde catches up. And we're underway. Looks like Merrick did find a really early miss. So he's about 20 combo off of everyone. That's not going to make a massive difference.
Yeah, it won't be a huge deal. What's going to be a bigger deal is his accuracy drop at the beginning there.
Yeah, that's the bigger deal.
But Ryuke holding an SS in the early stage of this map as we approach the first quarter. And Bartek with that early miss too. Definitely not going to be helping out Team Poland.
Yeah, so now it's 4-way FCs for Canada to Mr. Boom and Ravis on Poland, so Merrick does drop.
Ooh, Merrick really losing some act there on that stream.
Big drop down to 91. Yummy will find the first miss for Canada. But they've still got 3 players FCing.
Oh, Ryuke does drop his SS and his FC, along with Trev Rasher. Only one FC remaining for Team Canada, only Stoof.
Stoof hanging in there.
Matching Mr. Boom, it looks like.
Mr. Boom and Rapis, keep that in mind. So Poland actually now has the advantage and it's going to take back the lead here pretty soon.
Yeah, and the lead does shift to Team Poland. If Rapis and Mr. Boom can hold these combos. Yeah, this is one of the shorter DPT picks, so those misses from Trev Rasher and Ryuke
Ooh,
really
Yummy and Rapis. Oh, that's going to really hurt Poland, though. That's one FC down. But Marek and Bartek have recovered wonderfully.
Yeah, and then Mr. Boom with his FC really going to be carrying Team Poland.
Oh, and he breaks. Mr. Boom are down. Marek is down now. Everyone's down.
But breaks his FC.
Ryuke, the only one with combo. Yummy's trying to get there in time. Is he going to get it at the end?
Oh, they might. Oh, they
got it.
Wow.
By 1,800 points.
Oh my gosh, that was so close. That got so close so fast.
So fast. And
it
Canada.
Just goes to show you combo on this map so important when it's so short. Oh my goodness.
That is a less than 2,000 point difference.
That is one of the closest matches.
Coming in clutch at the end to rack up 300 combo to help lead that last charge from the Canadians to take it back.
Yeah, and with Stoof holding that accuracy at the end there as well, definitely able to help Canada bring back that score. I think that was actually if I'm not mistaken, that was, other than a 600-point gap in a early Singapore match, that is probably the closest score we've seen so far.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the closer ones. It has to be up there.
For all you bingo players out there, I believe that's a bingo slot.
Are we still doing the bingo?
Looks like it.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Oh
so
my gosh, that's gotta be such a
gotta
be such a momentum killer for Team Poland now, losing that by so little.
They were doing everything right there. They had the combo at the end, just unfortunately everyone dropped on Team Poland. And Ryuke had the combo and Stoof had the act. And Yummy with the supporting combo was enough for Canada to come back and take it.
And yeah, with that, it is now Poland's pick to try and rebut against them. And they go with Nomad 5, Decisive Battle with the Fugitives by S-Joy.
Well, it's a fitting name because I think for Poland, this is going to be the most decisive battle. Canada up 3-0. They have to answer them.
Yeah, this is right now 3-0. It is a big score gap. It is a big point gap, rather, but absolutely comebackable. Once you get to that 4-0-5-0 range, becomes a lot more taxing on the mental. On the mental side.
And the reason that this is the most decisive is because if they lose this, go down 4-0, Canada have a pick. If Canada wins that, they're up 5-0, and then match point back to Poland's pick. They'd be in a really tight spot.
Yeah, this is where the picks become very, very important for Team Poland. And I think that they might be keeping these rosters. I don't think you're going to be seeing any huge roster changes. Maybe one player for every team.
So far, we have not seen a change.
Yeah, that's going to be... I think that we're keeping both of these rosters for this match.
Yeah, no substitutions. There's the start command. The same players are going to go right back at it.
Rematch time.
Rematch. It's on, round 4.
Yeah.
So it is Trev, Ryuke, Stoof, and Yummy for Canada. Marek, Mr. Boom, Bartek, and Rapis. Once again, the same rosters for both teams. For Poland,
and this is one of the longest maps in the pool at 4 minutes. So I don't think any breaks super early are going to be incredibly detrimental for either team. But once we get to that middle point, it is going to be really bad.
Marek with an early miss, but that's, as we said, it's not going to affect much. On these longer maps, it's not always about where you... It's not about when you miss, it's like about where you miss in the map. Because if you miss at the halfway point, obviously it's going to put your team in a much bigger setback than the first 50 combo.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like Team Canada are going to be holding the very, very early lead just because of Marek's early break there. But both teams almost almost even in terms of accuracy. Team Canada just slightly with an advantage with 3 SSs over 2.
Yeah, there are 5 SSs on the board right now.
Being able
That
to
whole
hold,
bottom row is SSing with Trev on top.
yeah, being able to hold good act on a map like this for any consistent period of time. Oh, Ryuke with that break.
There is that miss is going to be impactful here. Now Poland in the driver's seat.
Yeah, Poland taking that score lead pretty quickly after Ryuke's miss there. And all of them with really significant combos. We still have almost a 7-way FC right now, if you don't count Merrick's very early miss on the easier part.
Yeah, he's basically good for a full combo right now, though, with that combo. Only about 20 off the FC.
Act 2, Team Poland looking super scary on this. No one below 99 right now. I guess no one, actually, what am I saying? No one below 99 on either side.
Yeah, on
Everyone
either
looking pretty
side.
good.
Trev Rasher, though,
Trev!
will find a big drop there.
Trev Rasher with that break. And
Ryuke
Ryuke dropping too.
Yeah, Merrick again will miss as well, but that, again, favors Team Poland. 2 misses to Canada, 1 to Poland. Stoof with a big drop.
All SS is off the board other than Rapis holding a very impressive SS as we're approaching the first half of the map.
And Yummy, the last FC remaining for Canada as we come into a bit of client lag.
And it looks like it was recovered rather nicely, and Bartek did not actually drop the Wiz client.
Yeah, that was just the client lag. No miss from Bartek.
Rapis with 1/100 right now after the 1/3. That is incredibly impressive.
Amazing stuff from him. Ryuke and Bartek will drop.
Oh, Bartek will drop though.
Yeah, but it's Mr. Boom and Rapis against Yummy, so 2-1. Poland still with the advantage, just over halfway.
Yeah, just over halfway, and it's already almost a 300,000 point difference. Unless we see some serious breaks from Team Poland, they're just going to run away with the score now, especially with the accuracy being as high as it is.
Yeah, now the longer Poland hold on, the higher their chances of winning skyrocket. All Canada can do is recover the best they can and wait for a mistake from Poland if they provide one.
Although, approaching the last quarter, I'm not sure if that's going to happen, and even if it does,
yeah,
will
they
it
might
be
need
enough time?
You might need a meltdown, and Trev Rasher missing from Canada is not going to help the cause. Poland looking super strong here.
Still important not to count out Stoof and Yummy and My Tummy, though, both building up their combos pretty nicely. But Merrick as well, countering essentially Stoof. And Bartek not far behind Ryuke there. I don't think this is going towards Team Canada.
Yeah, Poland are really putting the hammer down here. 500,000 points ahead.
Ooh, Mr. Boom shaking a little bit. See that coming out. He's getting a little bit nervous, but even if he does miss here because of that, don't think it's going to be enough for Team Canada to bring this one back.
Yeah, at this point, they have held on long enough to retain the win.
Rapis' act absolutely insane right now. And he missed!
But he will break! The caster curse is real!
So tragic.
Unfortunate for Rapis, but Mr. Boom playing well. Stoof building up an incredible recovery from him, as you mentioned earlier. Now above 1,000 combo, but Poland will answer Canada. Put a point on the board.
Yeah, I believe
3-1.
that break from Stoof might have just been a slight lapse in concentration. Because it looks like he did recover very, very well at the end there. But Mr. Boom, only FC on this map.
986,000 points from Mr. Boom.
Yeah, really putting in work for Team Poland there. But yeah, Trev Rasher with almost 500,000 even, only 9 points away.
Almost one of those aesthetically pleasing numbers.
Yeah, very, very close there. But yeah, still very good for Poland. I think that was kind of their pocket pick and was like, okay, if they gain the momentum early, this is what we pick to stop them in their tracks. And now, Team Canada's pick. See if they can answer Poland's pocket pick with a pocket pick of their own.
Yeah, now we'll see what Canada have saved left in the tank. We know they have the entire hidden pool left.
Yeah, they do have Fremont as well, but that is a little bit scarier just because Poland also has some pretty strong hard rock players. So I think that forcing them all to play hidden would just be a better strategic move. But not really sure. They haven't been picking along with my mentality, so they probably won't this time. We might see a No Mod 3 or a No Mod 6 come out, nothing but theory. Hasn't really been played so far. I don't think. Pretty underpicked. Would be kind of cool to see it.
I believe I've seen some people in the chat calling for it, so I know some of you guys out there want to see it, but we'll see what Canada have planned.
Oh, it looks like Stu says his miss was due to a game freeze. Very unfortunate. Oh, but Fremont won.
Cosmic Drive.
The CRN map going to be coming out here. Interesting pick. I think that both teams might just be a little too nervous to go for Area right now, which is why we haven't seen Hidden 2 or Fremont 3 yet. Especially with like looking at the other team performances here, like you could see Shake coming out from a lot of those players, and on a CS5 map with AR8, it's absolutely brutal.
Yeah, so nerves are absolutely brutal on maps like those. When you need the precise aim and control, and the precise reading skills. Steering clear of that, going to Fremont 1.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing a couple of roster changes for Team Canada. It looks like Yuki-chan and Neuro going to be subbing in for Stuf and Ryuke. Team Canada.
And no substitutions from Poland yet.
Yeah, is it possible that they maybe don't have a full roster right now other than Mishni? They could not have...
I have not seen Wolf at all.
Yeah, I don't think that Wolf is actually present right now, which is actually huge for Team Canada. And I think that's why we're also seeing some of their players who are a bit more specialized coming in for maps that they aren't exactly comfortable with, like Merrick coming in for that DT. I think we would have probably seen Wolf come in for that rather than Merrick on a normal day. But yeah, no substitutions for Team Poland. Kind of surprising there.
And so we'll see what the mod lineups are for these two teams. Trev, Azer, Yuki-chan, and Neuro for Canada. The same roster for Poland again, Merrick, Boom, Bartek, and Rapis.
I think we'll likely be seeing a Hidden from Yuki-chan and a Hidden from Azer. Potentially a Hard Rock from Trev Rasher and a Nomad from Neuro. And most likely a Hidden from Mr. Boom and a Hard Rock from Rapis maybe?
Boom going for the Hidden, Hard Rock, Bartek on the Hidden. And actually, it will be Yuki-chan on Hidden and Trev Rasher on Hard Rock. So, Canada doing the minimum.
Nomad, yeah, surprising to see Azer.
You almost got Canada right. That was a good guess.
Yeah, I was close. I'll take it. 2 out of 3, or 3 out of 4.
Just Azer
actually.
not playing Hidden.
Yeah.
We may have some connectivity issues here. Don't know what's going on with Trev.
I think we were just waiting for him to get caught up, yeah.
There we go. He's good. We're all good.
Mr. Boom with the HCHR. Pretty ballsy for a map like this. This is super aim intensive.
He's been playing really well, though, today.
He has, for sure. So this could
maybe he's warmed up and up to it.
Yeah, Hidden on this map is actually really challenging just because of the AR9 and the high density. So I can see why he did go HCHR. But the aim requirement gets super boosted with Hard Rock. So.
Oh, yeah. But so far, no early misses in the intro for either team.
Yeah, and we see Yuki-chan and Neuro holding SSs for Team Canada, along with Merrick and Rapis holding SSs for Team Poland. Looks like everyone's pretty comfortable on this, actually.
Pretty dead even right now. Canada with a slight lead on the scoreboard. But it's flickering at this point.
Yeah, just because of the accuracy sort of wavering from Trev Rasher and Mr. Boom there. And Trev Rasher with a break.
And Merrick will trade it.
Yeah, that's actually going to be worse for Team Poland there. Losing a Nomad combo actually a bit worse than losing a Hard Rock combo because they do have that slight score buff. But just because of the accuracy from Rapis and Bartek, they are going to be holding the score lead just a little bit longer.
Yeah, and actually Poland extending the lead there for a little bit. And Merrick with a second miss, though. And Trev will trade it once again.
Rapis looking really comfortable on this, still holding an SS as we're getting to the halfway point. Trev Rasher breaking again. Really not doing work for Team Canada right now. He's still breaking.
Having a hard time there on Hard Rock, and Poland slowly eking out an advantage from it. Merrick has been able to recover a little bit here, almost at 200 now.
Yeah, Rapid does drop his SS, but oh, and Yuki-chan! That is a big break from Team Canada.
That's a big, yeah, indeed, a big break, and Trev Rasher with the miss once again. Mr. Boom will break, and Merrick. So it is Rapid and Bartek against Azer and Neuro.
It looks like Rapid and Bartek just with a slight advantage because of Rapid's accuracy.
Yeah, and the hidden advantage from Bartek is going to help Poland out just a little bit here, too.
Yeah, we're going to have to be seeing... this is still really close, because we're not...
Yeah, 120k.
Yeah. If we see a meltdown from Team Poland, this could easily swing back in Team Canada's favor still. Because there is a lot more competition.
They're both tied at 2 FCs apiece, so just one miss is all it could take. But Neuro is going to drop one of those FCs, that's from Canada.
And now they're just going to run away with this. Yeah, they're just going to run away with the score lead, and Yuki-chan breaking 2.
Boom will find another miss, but it matters not because Rafis and Bartek coming through.
And Neuro, you can see the nerves getting to Neuro just a little bit there. He's not able to hold the combo now. Trevash are recovering nicely though, but Bartek breaks his FC.
It's Azer against Rafis now, but again, look at the score. About 200,000. There's just, I don't know if there's enough time. Mr. Boom consistently missing now though. Rafis will drop though. Hold on, it's down to Azer.
Azer, if you can hold this, then this will go towards Team Canada here.
Oh, does he have enough time? It's going to be close. Neuro with a miss, but Azer slowly pulling it back. Bartek will miss. Azer drops!
Oh, no.
And Canada is still actually slowly pulling it. Merrick with a miss, Poland, multiple misses. Trev Rasher and Yuki-chan have some combo in the bank.
Oh, but Trev breaks! That's going to be it.
No, Yuki-chan's got 400. He's still trying to pull it, but there's not enough time anymore. Poland, though.
Mr. Boom still breaking.
Oh, wait a minute, folks. It's close once again.
Oh, but that's it.
33k, the final difference. Poland will take it.
That was really close at the end there. Azer with that S rank as well, 99% accuracy.
Unfortunate for him, that was a slider break.
Yeah, and then one miss from Rafis. The accuracy from Bartek and Rafis looks to be the thing that carried them to victory there.
Oh yeah, definitely. Look at those high act plays. Rafis, I believe the only one besides Azer who gets to 99 here.
And it looks like also the overmod from Mr. Boom might have helped them a little bit there with adding that, I think that was about like a 20 to 30,000 usually score multiplier by adding both mods.
Yeah, and he played fairly well with the double mod. He didn't struggle until kind of the mid section of the map.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he did still secure like 500,000 points on a map like that. That's not too shabby for a double mod.
And now Poland with a chance to tie it up at 3 if they can convert their next pick.
Yeah, it looks like they have essentially killed Canada's momentum here. And with Poland now being able to pick, they can do so even further. For those of you who expected a blowout,
think again.
Here we are. Yeah, think again.
Here we are. The thing is, though, is these teams are going to eventually have to start playing into the hidden Hard Rock pool.
Yeah.
If this keeps up.
I'm really surprised that we haven't seen any really hidden picks yet. Like,
no hidden picks, no Hard Rock picks.
I think people are really scared of Hard Rock 2.
Oh, but here we go. It will be the first hidden pick from Poland.
Yeah, we see the this is the hidden consistency map, I believe. So we're gonna be most likely seeing Mr. Boom stick in for Team Poland, and we'll probably be seeing Azer and Yuki-chan stay in as well. Ryuke coming in for Team Canada.
Oh yeah, the mainstays,
Azer
and Yuki-chan.
Yeah,
expect them to be present.
Yeah, we will probably never not see Azer and Yuki in for a hidden pick. Or just even a pick that just has hidden in general, because Yuki will probably go hidden, and then Azer will either hidden or no mod for a free mod. But it looks like he actually does head out of the lobby. Yeah, Mr. Boom coming back in for Team Poland.
Yeah, and Wub Wolf Wolf is now here, folks.
Oh, Wub Wolf Wolf is online.
Arrived.
Poland.
So now another
Grow
element
stronger.
being thrown into the match.
Will we see Wolf in for this first map? You think?
I don't
For
know
his
if he
first
wants to
map?
warm up real quick or if he just wants to jump straight into it. But obviously, it's good for him that he can see his team is at least taking a couple points away from Canada.
Yeah.
Because this match is definitely still winnable for Poland.
Yeah, coming in to a match where you're losing 5-0, I'm sure it's a bit of a mental tax. So it's very good to see that Poland is bringing back the momentum, especially for Wolf. And yeah, Yuki Chan and Ryuke are going to be coming back in for Team Canada. One more player has to fill out Team Canada here. And Demo coming in for Poland.
So Demo coming in to fill that final spot for Poland. I'm sure he'll get moved over to the right spot soon. Stoof and Demo just going to trade teams.
Surprising to see Stoof come in for Hidden for Team Canada. Not notably one of their stronger Hidden players. At least in comparison to their carries like Azer and Yuki.
And there it is, Stoof Hidden debut.
Stoof Hidden debut.
Stoof
I guess he
Hidden
can hear
debut.
me.
He announced it, folks. All right, Stoof.
So this is a pretty standard Hidden pick, but there are a couple of stranger rhythms, especially in the build. There's a couple 1/3 patterns that have a lot of aim required, so we could, depending on how nerves are running within this match, we could be seeing a few breaks there. But other than that, I think most of the misses we're going to be seeing are just going to be due to lapses in concentration. Because this is a pretty consistent map all around.
Yeah, consistency, definitely the biggest key test here in this map. So, I would say that I think this is a good pick for Poland. I mean, consistency, nothing too crazy. They've pulled back 2 points. They just want to tie it up and kind of hopefully, wait for Wolf to get ready and warmed up because he's now active. Warming up at the moment.
All right, we're going to be getting into it here. See what happens.
But obviously, you can never count Canada out on Hidden. They've got a great lineup for it. So
It's going to be
for
very
Canada-
interesting to see how Stu performs.
Yeah, the Stoof Hidden debut. And debuting in style right now.
Actually going to be the only player on Team Canada to hold an SS through that intro.
Yeah, he's tied with Boom and Merrick right now, the only other 2 SSs.
But no one dropping on that intro.
Yeah, nobody's dropped. And Azer is going to be the first miss, actually just now finding the early miss. So Poland now with the advantage. Stoof will drop as well.
Oh, no, and that's going to be combo advantage immediately shifting towards Team Poland. Still holding that 4-way FC. And 2 SSs as well. Just a Boom and Merrick. And as I say it,
Demo
Merrick,
will find the first miss for Poland, though.
he does. And Merrick drops his SS as well. Mr. Boom's still holding it, though. No one breaking on that 1/3.
Mr. Boom is popping off right now for Team Poland. They still have the slight advantage. The miss from Demo is not going to hurt them. 3 FCs to 2.
Yeah,
Remember that, 3
Ryuke and
FCs to
Yuki
3.
still holding pretty confidently here. Ryuke with over 99%.
Oh, Stoof, that was not a miss from Stoof. That was Client.
Oh, that was Client.
That was not a miss. Hardcore debate.
Yeah, very hardcore.
Demo
and then
does
Demo,
find another one, though.
yeah, this is going to immediately shift towards Canada, but as I say it, Ryuke missing an entire stream. We're really going to hurt his score there.
Yeah, the accuracy really going to tank there for UK, down to 98. He's got some work to do to recover. Poland now going to stretch it out. Demo, though, struggling now.
He is struggling, but his team is able to carry them with still 3 FCs, all over 99. Mr.
That's a
Boom
miss from
putting on
Yuki-chan,
a
though.
clinic right now.
That's a big drop from Yuki-chan, though. Now Canada down to the 1 FC from Stoof.
Stoof, notable hidden player for Team
Merrick
Canada,
just dropped
putting on a clinic.
Stoof.
Oh, but Stoof drops!
This one isn't Client, folks.
Yeah, no
Unfortunately.
FCs for Canada now. Still 2 for Team Poland, seeing Merrick drop there. But Mr. Boom and Bartek absolutely going insane right now. Did Bartek drop? It said he has an A rank. Was that at the beginning? I suppose it was at the beginning. Because he does have an A rank in Client.
Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't notice that.
I thought he was, I think, stupid of the miss here, as well as Demo, who will trade it, but Poland now pulling away in the final stages here, looks set to tie it up.
Yeah, a 200,000 point lead. I really doubt that Canada's going to have the time to bring it back. Although Mr. Boom does drop his FC there.
So unfortunate, but now Canada pulling it back with no time.
And that looks like it's going to be it. Bartek, the only FC. Azer, not too far behind, recovered beautifully at the end. But not enough. Poland, tie it up, 3-3.
We've got a match on, folks.
Yeah, Bartek with that one miss at the beginning. Looks like he missed the first note.
Unfortunate. Missing the first note, but good performance from him. Comes through for his team when they need him. And Canada now with the pick. Well, so we'll see where they go with it.
They did lose pretty definitively on Hidden, actually, which is kind of surprising. I think that might be their cue to go hard rock. Absolutely, I guess. Oh, and Wubwolf makes his first appearance in the tournament lobby.
Here he is on Team Canada's side. Wait a minute.
Oh, we see Nomad 6. The first time, I think, we see Sleepy T come out.
Interesting. Sleepy T. I think, in the words of Fours, this would be a spicy pick.
Yeah, for sure. This map boasts a lot of really, really challenging patterns. A lot of cut streams. A lot of very tough to read stacks. Rhythms are very unforgiving. We're probably going to be seeing some very, very weird scores come out from both teams here.
This is going to be interesting.
Oh, I am wrong. CPT has been picked. I'm just losing my mind. Yeah, this is going to
be... But now that Wolf is here, the dynamic has kind of changed.
Yeah, Wolf notably pretty good at these sort of weirder maps. So I think that Team Canada might start to get a little bit scared now that they have Wolf, along with Bartek and Merrick, both also very, very good at this sort of map. Wolf ran to his house to play OWC, it looks like.
The man is committed. That's a pretty good warm-up. You want to talk about warming up? This man literally ran for his warm-up.
Yeah. This man is out of breath and hasn't played a match yet. Hasn't played a map. And it looks like Team Canada's roster are going to be locked here. Azer, Stooth, Neuro, and Yummy in My Tummy going to be playing here, while Merrick, Wubblefulf, and Bartek are going to be the core 3 for Poland, but looks like they're still deciding on their last member.
So now things have gotten really interesting. We're at a 3-3 match. Poland now has Wolf. And we're still waiting for the final Polish player for Sleepy T.
Yeah, it looks like they're probably having some heated internal discussion, trying to figure out who would be the better player for a map like this, which is honestly understandable. This is not the sort of map where this is not the sort of map where you want someone who isn't completely sure of themselves.
Yeah, Rafis though will be the last one to fill out that Polish roster.
We're gonna be getting into it. It looks like this is not going to be. This is not exactly a favored pick for either team. So it's gonna be interesting to see the result of this one.
Yeah, definitely, and it's also interesting seeing that this is gonna be the first map that Wolf plays of the match. Hopefully, you know, he had been warming up in the background.
Yeah, you gotta hope so. He has 5.2. Although this is the type of map that Wolf is naturally good at.
Yeah.
So I think that he will probably pull out an okay score regardless. Oh my gosh, and accuracy just tanking on everybody. There's nobody above, except for Azer with that SS. Everyone else completely tanking. No combos except
Bartek
for Azer and Bartek.
Azer.
We are 10 seconds into the map.
Okay, that was a lot to unpack.
Yeah, I don't even know how you're supposed to keep up with that.
I can't cast that fast, man.
All right, but it is going to be shifting back in favor of Poland just slightly, but it is pretty neck and neck.
It's pretty neck and neck because it's Azer and Bartek, and all the backup recovery combos are pretty close to identical. Canada, though, with the bigger advantage due to Wolf's lower combo at the moment.
This does seem to be the Azer show right about now, holding a 98%. Everyone else at 93 or below.
And also, look, Yummy's combo up to 300 now with Stoof.
Yeah, Yummy and Stoof, yeah. And with Bartek and Wolf, the only combos over 100 for Team Poland right now. This is going to start to shift over to Team Canada pretty quickly here.
Yeah, but there's still much map left to be played, almost at the halfway point. But this is looking really good for Canada. They need to stay consistent and try to check out. I'm sure that's what they want to do. But Poland are silently but slowly recovering their combos in the background here.
Yeah, and with the accuracy now shifting slightly in favor of Team Poland, I think that they're actually going to start to bring down the score gap a little bit as we approach the last quarter of the map.
Yeah, into the break, they can now see.
Only one S rank, Bartek.
That's about a 200k lead for Canada at the moment, so pretty sizable lead.
Yeah, Nerves probably skyrocketed there.
Yeah, Canada just have the combo advantage right now, though, with the 3 near FCs, I would say, from Stoof and Yummy. They're about 100 combo off of it. I mean, actually, these combos, the advantage isn't that great for Canada. They're staying within touch, Poland are.
Yeah, if we do see a meltdown.
Yeah.
I don't think that this is going to go in favor of Poland. Yeah, especially with Bartek dropping his combo there. I think this is pretty secured for Canada at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, Canada points. Gonna respond to Poland's 3 points. And they take a 4-3 lead.
Yeah, the beginning of that map is super important. So even if you have just one player that combos through it, that's the important thing. Easy to build up that super big score gap. And that is what Azer manages to do. The only FC for either team. Although Bartek not too far behind with his 950.
Yeah, Bartek combo. With a great score as well for Poland, but Azer able to put in the work. 932,000 points from him.
Yeah, with that momentum shifting slightly in favor of Team Canada. Poland's pick now. See if they can put a stop to it.
I think this is when we finally see Hard Rock or Hidden come, or I think Hard Rock's going to come out here from Poland.
I think we will probably be seeing either Hard Rock 1 or 2. Hard Rock 2 hasn't actually been picked in any matches thus far. The only map other than Nomad 4 that we haven't seen yet. And since Nomad 4 is banned, this could be the first time we see Hard Rock 2.
Yeah, Hard Rock 1 and 2 still available for Poland, but again, we don't know the game plans. We'll see what they decide on, but unfortunate that they couldn't get that break point. That would have been a real big win for Poland there. They would have been up 4-3 with a chance to pick. So close.
Yeah, that would have been actually huge. But they could actually still go with Hidden because they did win pretty definitively last time on it.
Yeah, that's true. They could definitely go for another Hidden pick if they're feeling confident enough, but there's nothing left besides one DT pick, a no mod, and a free mod, and 2 free mods. That's it. Then you have Hidden and Hard Rock.
I think, we see Hidden 2. Goodbye, Mr.
Hidden
Jack.
2.
ARA Hidden. That is a scary pick for both teams. Because you have 2 players for each team that are both very, very good at ARA Hidden. Mm-hmm. You have Merrick and Bartek for Team Poland, while you also have Azer and Yuki for Team Canada. And still 2 other... Oh, Wolf, what am I saying? Of course, Wolf also really good at ARA Hidden.
I was like, what about Wolf?
Yeah, you know what? The more I think about it, no, this is definitely favored to Poland. Like, just on paper. But who knows? Like... After losing that momentum a little bit, like, the attitude of Team Poland could start to be affected a little bit.
I don't know. I don't think they're down too much right here. I mean, They now have Wolf back, and he's gonna pay dividends on picks like these.
That is true. That is very true. Now, this is also going to be the test. Who do we see that is going to double tap the bursts?
Double tap the burst. I do
Who's
not
gonna
know.
do it?
The real questions here.
Yeah.
And there's Acer Wolf. Are we double tapping?
And it looks like we're going to be seeing some huge roster changes from both teams. Stoof, Ryuke, and Yuki going to be coming in for Team Canada. Only Wolf and Mr. Boom in for Team Poland right now.
Yeah, but I think we're definitely be seeing Bartek come in here for Poland, as you kind of mentioned earlier.
I think we'll be seeing Bartek and most likely I almost said Bartek. Most likely be seeing Merrick as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
And there he is.
Yep, there we go. These look like the rosters. Stoof hidden debut.
Oh boy, we see Stoof coming in for ARA Hidden. He did pretty well last match, or last last hidden
didn't do too bad.
Yeah, so who knows? This could actually prove to be really good for Team Canada here.
There it is, Stoof hidden debut number 2.
Number 2. Oh yeah.
Well, here we go. Start commands in.
Let's get started. It is favored to Poland on paper, but I think this all depends on how Wolf is feeling.
Yeah, and also it is ARA hidden at the end of the day.
Yeah, this is like... I'd say if we were to describe any map as RNG within this pool, this is probably the map. Because a lot of these
I think Poland are favored on this, but you can never really count any
Acer breaking. Acer breaks immediately.
It's the tactical miss.
Yeah, you gotta secure the nerve game. Combo, losing a 20 combo right at the beginning, not gonna be too detrimental to his score as long as he's able to hold towards the end.
Yeah, but Ryuke and Boom are gonna trade.
Yeah, still 3 FCs remaining for essentially both teams. I'm just gonna call these as an FC.
Stoof, unfortunately, will drop the FC. So it's Yuki-chan and Azer.
Yeah, no one really holding Ag, other than Stoof.
Yeah, Canada's still in the lead, even though that Poland has an extra FC. They have clear combo advantage, but the accuracy is keeping Canada out in front.
It is, but as we approach the second quarter of this map, that is going to start to shift towards in favor of Poland. At least, as so long as we don't see any breaks from one of the 3 FCs. And we don't.
Yeah, no breaks there. Ryuke though. Yep.
We're on the same wavelength.
Yeah. That was kind of creepy, man.
Okay, the bursts are going to come in here. Who is going to break? Everyone double taps. Let's go.
Oh my goodness. Everyone gets it.
Oh my gosh. Absolutely
Poland
insane.
now. Pulling out to a slight lead here, almost halfway through.
Yeah, I think right around here, though, is where we're going to start to see some breaks due to nerves.
Oh,
and
Boom
as I
the
say it,
one.
Boom, but he is not one of the 3 FCs, so not going to be too harsh on Team Poland here.
Yeah, Stoof will also miss for Canada, but he was not an FC either. But unfortunately, Canada are going to kind of need it. Wolf is going to be a miss.
Wolf,
Big miss for Poland.
A huge miss from Poland. That could actually cost them the map in the end here.
Yeah, but they still have time, only just over halfway through. But that is, again, the worst time to miss the middle of the map.
Yeah,
so we know Wolf is a player that can recover.
Yeah, Mr. Boom breaking too, but with Stoof not too far ahead of that, not going to be too bad for either team.
Oh, and Wolf will find a second break. Unfortunately, Canada now taking the lead back into the final third. Azer and Yuki versus Merrick and Bartek.
Azer with some crazy accuracy as well, almost 99.
That is pretty ridiculous.
Highest by a significant margin from any player on either team.
He's over 500,000.
Oh, Merrick with that break!
Oh no, that's a heartbreaking miss from Merrick. Ryuke will trade, but that's a big blow. Bartek is down.
Bartek's oh my gosh, that is gonna put
Azer and Yuki just are gonna put on a clinic here.
That is going
There's
to push
nothing Poland can do.
Yeah, there's nothing that we can do except hope for a meltdown from Team Canada here. And honestly, I don't see it happening.
I don't see it happening, not from Azer at least. Look at his accuracy. He's so comfortable with this. Yuki has played exceptionally well too. holding that FC. Because Azer actually technically isn't on an FC.
Yeah, and yo, you keep breaking his FC, and Azer breaks his FC too.
Poland have recovered some combo, but I don't think there's enough
enough
time, unfortunately, just because Azer and Yuki had about a 2,000 combo advantage over Poland for a great amount of time, and that's going to put them well out in front.
Yeah, and with breaks from Mr. Boom and Merrick, only Wolf and Bartek holding combo, that is going to be it. 5-3 in favor of Team Poland here.
You mean...
Or in favor of Team Canada. I cannot talk.
But yeah, Canada taking a pretty big point, too. That's a massive break point, because now they've got the pick on match point.
Yeah, that was one of the most important points that Canada could have won, for sure. Now, it is going to be interesting to see where they go to try and just end this here. I don't think they're going to go for Hidden again. Stoof retiring from Hidden.
Stoof retiring. Well, we got to see 2 glorious maps.
A long, illustrious career from Stoof, running Hidden only.
The glorious HD career of Stoof will forever be talked about in the history of us World Cups to come. I'm sure of it.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And now, Team Canada's pick here. It is a huge toss-up. I do not know what we're going to see getting picked here.
I mean, the problem is you could make a reason for it, I think, not picking every single one of these maps.
Yeah, there's nothing that... I don't think there's anything that is absolutely, like, 100% Canada wins this map anymore.
And yeah, and that's the problem they've kind of run into. I wouldn't say they're out of picks, but the picks they have they don't have any safe picks.
Yeah, absolutely not. But it looks like they're sort of, like, just team synergy is starting to really pick up here. Especially with Azer and Yuki being able to perform so well on that last map. That is one of the most challenging maps in this pool as well. So being able to pull out something like that on one of the most important points in the match, very, very important.
Yeah, again, remember these teams, the loser is eliminated in the top 12 and the winner will go on to the top 8 in the losers bracket. So it's all at stake. Poland's World Cup campaign.
Oh, free mod 3 is what Canada goes for. That is the AR8 free mod. I think that is actually a really smart pick, considering how well Azer and Yuki just performed. And that is also going to force at least one of Poland to go for Hard Rock, which on this map, it is a little bit easier than Hidden, but the aim requirement gets heavily boosted because it will turn into CS 6.5, and the ending is incredibly tough. Like
Poland has good aim players, though, so I don't think that's going to be too big of a concern for them, but again, I like the idea from Canada. They want to stick with the AR8 because, you know, Azer and Yuki just put on a major performance last round. Clutch breakpoint.
Yeah, and it looks like there are going to be some roster changes. Yummy in My Tummy and Trev Rasher going to be coming in for Team Canada here. I assume that we will be seeing Trev Rasher going Hard Rock on this. And I think... Oh, Stu coming in as well, potentially trading for Yummy or Azer?
We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
But again, Poland want to get this right. They need 3 in a row.
Yeah, technically they need 2 in a row, and then tiebreakers.
Yeah, and tiebreak, so.
Very up in the air, I think.
But again, we've seen Poland make comebacks before, so...
Oh, absolutely. You can never forget 2017 OWC.
Never forget.
And yeah, Stoof actually going to be coming in for Yuki there. Interesting. I suppose that they will probably be putting Azer for Hidden then, and potentially Yummy and Stoof for Noma?
I don't suppose we're going to be seeing the Stoof Hidden debut number 3 here.
No, I would be very... I think we'd be very hard-pressed.
That's what's going to happen.
To see that, especially with Azer still in the
I would love to see it, but... I don't think that's going to happen. But here we go. Looks like we have the rosters for both sides set. We'll see the mods once the start command is issued.
Yeah,
so
I think
for Canada,
probably see... Sorry, you go.
No, yeah, I was like, dude, the thing about you and me, I've noticed is we both like want to talk at the same time. We have like very similar mannerisms.
It's okay.
It's all good. I'll let you take it. I'll let you take it, Will.
Oh my gosh. All right, we're going to be getting into this here. Let's see who goes with mod. Okay, Bartek is going to be going hidden for Team Poland. Rafis Hard Rock. Mr. Boom overmodding yet again. HDHR on a map like this is very scary actually. And 2 Hard Rocks, Stoop and Trevor Asher, with Acer going hidden.
So a lot of mods coming out. 2 Hard Rocks and a hidden for Canada. And then ultimately 2 Hard Rocks and 2 hiddens for Poland. So Poland slightly overmodding here. But we saw Mr. Boom do this the last free mod.
I feel like that could be a misplay for Team Poland, honestly, because now with Mr. Boom playing HHR, that is a lot of pressure. Especially on a pick like this, like a map like this.
True, but their backs are against the wall, so for them it is kind of go big or go home here.
That is true.
You know, they are down to their final point. They cannot give up another point this match to Canada if they want to stay in the World Cup, and Mr. Boom will find a miss.
Really, really bad for Team Poland, but Stu following it up with another break there.
Yes, that's going to keep the score kind of in check here. Poland a little bit behind, but not out of it by a long shot. And this is one of the shorter maps, Will, only around 3 minutes in length.
This is true. Bartek and Acer, both the hidden players looking pretty comfortable on this. Very surprising, because this is a bit of a hard rock favored free mod.
Again, we just saw Acer in the just kill it last round though on the ARA hidden, so he's already in the zone.
Both teams looking really strong on this pick though all around.
Yeah, only 2 misses, 1 apiece. And halfway through.
Yeah, and the lead going to be with Team Canada just because all of them across the board with crazy accuracy. Mr. Boom just slightly behind, but due to his mod advantage, still going to be staying about the same with Stu.
Yeah, roughly, and he may eventually pass him if he's able to keep up the good combo and good accuracy to the end here. Canada still have a slight lead, but it is shrinking.
Yeah, we are getting to the point where a break for either team is disastrous, and there is Trev! That is a huge break. Oh my gosh.
Big break now, but Poland have to hold on to the end here if they want to stay in it. They've got a window of hope now, and there's no breaks to hold them back.
Yeah, this is the hardest part of the map, though. We could see a meltdown here. Bartek with that miss. That is going to be huge. Team Canada going to start to take this back here, actually. As long as we don't see another break from either Yummy, Acer, or Stoof.
Yeah, but they got to hang tough. Coming down to the wire. Once again, it's going to be a close one. Poland fighting for their tournament lives here. Canada trying to pull it back and put them away. Bartek with another miss. That's going to be big. Rafis, Stoof, Wolf,
and Yummy
misses across the board. Acer standing tall along with Mr. Boom, but Acer's got the advantage. Canada will pull it back in the end. Double miss. Rafis, Mr. Boom. It's all coming apart at the end. And
that
Canada
is it. Oh my gosh.
Canada hold on in a wild finish to put down Poland.
Acer with 1-100 with hidden. A absolutely stellar performance. Carries Team Canada out of their first match of losers bracket this weekend.
Acer coming in clutch in these last 2 picks for Canada. But as a team, Canada stepped up and gets the job done. 6-3, they win, and they are in the top 8 for the 2nd time in a row this year.
Amazing job by both teams in this match. This was really, really close and a lot of maps.
Unfortunate for Poland that you know, they just couldn't have their whole roster here, and Wolf coming in late, tried their best. They did put 3 points up on the board, though, before Wolf got in, so that was very impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. If you can do that without having one of your best tournament players, then that is really, really just a sight to behold, especially for the spectators.
And as we kind of talked about before this match started, it's so sad at the end of this to see Poland go. And you think, top 12, that's not where Poland belong, but sometimes that's just how the tournament...
Yeah, absolutely. Still an amazing performance, though. Like, you can't... I don't think we can discredit Team Poland.
No, absolutely.
They went up against some seriously tough teams.
Yeah, and Canada earned it. I mean, Poland put up a fight. Canada goes up by 3. Poland comes back with 3 points. And then Canada take 3 more. But it's really hard to snap that momentum. And Canada were able to do it when they needed to.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think our next match is going to be in about 4 hours. It's going to be Canada versus Hong Kong, their second losers bracket match of the day.
Yep. So now they're in top 8 now. Brazil, Korea, Canada, Hong Kong, the top 8 matches. Those 2 matches will happen, and the 2 winners of that will punch their ticket to finals week. So we'll be seeing either Hong Kong, Canada, Brazil, Korea. 2 of those countries will be cut from finals week.
Surely going to be some very hotly contested matches coming up in the next few hours.
Also, public service announcement from Bay. Thank you for the reminder, Bay, by the way, if you're watching. Everybody update your pick'ems for these conditional matches because they change depending on the results, obviously, for this round. So don't forget to do that.
Yeah, 30 minutes before each match starts is when they lock. So be sure to stay updated.
Well, Will, it has been an absolute pleasure casting with you, though.
Absolutely. Same to you, Dolan. I think, yeah, we'll be seeing everybody in about a few hours for the next match, which is going to be Canada versus Hong Kong.
Well, guys, stick around for the next match. You don't want to miss it. We'll see you next time.
Take care, everybody.